Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. So in today's video, I was on stream earlier today and the copium just started flowing inside me, and I decided on stream that I was going to go do some research and make this video because I believe we are super close to getting Rem and Emilia in the Garrison, which is something I have wanted in the game since they got announced. Ever since we had Rem and Emilia, specifically Rem for early game, Emilia's just great all around as well, but specifically Rem, she completely changed the experience of the early game, and if you played after her, it kind of felt like you were missing something. So I've been hanging out for Rem to come to the Garrison because honestly, the early game feels kind of... It just feels incomplete without her after experiencing it with her. So I've been hanging out, so I wanted to look at the time gap between getting characters, like through the collaboration, until we go ahead and we get them in the Garrison, and take a look at that general time frame and see where we are with Rem and Emilia to figure out how close we are. Because like I said, I am super pumped for it. Now, I've obviously got my Rem OP account, which was the free-to-play account I started on the server, on the test server with her. I played it for 3 days, went ridiculously far. Then I waited for 3 months for the exchange, or whatever, however long that was, 2 months, whatever it was. Then played it again after, then stalled because I was getting frustrated with the challenger shop. But what I've decided is I really want a global account because I mainly play on the test server, and I figure it's a great time when they do come to the Garrison to be able to start a fresh account at global. We can do like a community challenge where we can all grind, because if you haven't played through the early game with Rem, you just have not experienced the game in all its glory, in my opinion. It is the most fun thing, the most enjoyable thing in the game. So because I want to do all that, I'm hanging out for Rem to come because I want to be able to be in a guild and make a guild on the global server. So that's why I'm hanging out for that, and that may replace the Rem OP account. You guys know I love starting new accounts. I can't help it. I'm pathetic, but a challenge is a great excuse to do it as well. So I'm absolutely hanging for it. But I wanted to jump in and show you guys what I have found so far. Now, keep in mind when we look at this, I didn't include the... Who did I include? I didn't include the SNK characters, being Nakaru and what's his face? Dude, I can't remember the dude's name. What's his name? Dude, it's left me. So you guys are trying to think of it too. Ukyo, that's it. So I'm not including those two because they were like well and truly before. And I'm not including Irons and Albedo because I'm pretty sure Irons and Albedo were well before it as well. Maybe they weren't. Maybe they did get delayed. I can't remember, to be honest. I didn't look up Irons and Albedo though. Maybe bad call by me. Maybe I should have, but shit happens. I did everyone else. I did Ezio. I did... Wait, no, surely Irons and Albedo were not after these two. Surely. No, because these two were before I quit work. Anyway, that is neither here nor there. I could be wrong. But I did Ezio, I did Prince, I did Queen and Joker, and I did Geralt and Yennefer. And that's all we've had so far. So those are the collabs I've done. So let's jump over and take a look. So kicking off with Ezio. Now, what I've done here is I've just basically screenshotted. We can probably zoom in a little bit for you guys, help it out. That's probably about it. Okay, so what I did was I screenshotted when I could see. So this was my video when I was taking a look at the skills. So this is like give or take a few days. Obviously, this is looking at his skills. This was just before he got released on the test server. So keep that in mind. And that was on the 9th of the 8th, 2020. Now, when I say the 9th of the 8th, I'm in Australia. So the 9 is the day. So this one is... 9th of August. I'm sorry, I know everyone's backwards in the world, but I do day, then month. That's the way I do it. And then saw this one from Kosh. Now, this was the one character I couldn't find a really close time frame on when he came to the Garrison. I just saw this video by Kosh, which went through the characters, and in this one, Ezio was there. So that is the closest I could get. He could have been earlier than this, but based off that, we're looking at roughly 7 7 months for him to come to the game. Once again, this could have been six months or maybe even a bit lower, but I couldn't find the exact patch notes where he came into the game. So that's about 7 months that we're looking at there for Ezio. Then we jump into Persona 5. I remember this one because this was just as I finished my job, and I went into doing this stuff full time. And I remember like my first day making content after I'd quit my job. I'd made like 7 videos about Joker and Queen when they released and stuff. It was crazy times. But this video here, Joker and Queen, this was like an announcement. So this was before they actually got released on the test server, which was the 27th of the 12th. And then this video here, I watched the video just to make sure. Update new Mola Mage and Progress Pack reset. But you can see I got Joker and Queen in the thumbnail. In these patch notes were the patch notes that said they were coming. So I figured, you know, this was before they dropped in the game. This was before they dropped in the game on the Garrison, so we're pretty close. But from the 27th of December 2020 to the 30th of June 2021, which is about 6 months, that was the gap for the Persona 5 collab characters coming to the Garrison. Then we go on to the next one, which is Prince. Now, this one isn't exact either, so this is kind of similar to Ezio. Now, this was the one... This is when he got here. So the here's here, that was when he dropped on the test server. So that was the day he dropped on the test server, which is the 29th of April. So that's the 29th of April, 2021. And this Reddit post here on the 15th of October 2021, it said who to Garrison after Ainz is done. And then they were talking about Prince in here as an option. So I knew he was available at that stage. So once again, it could have been earlier. It could have been around the 6 months. But this is, you know, around that 7 month period for this one. I put it at 7. That was being a bit harsh. So I think he was probably around that 6 months. You know, I'm trying to be harsh on my assessments here. So that was that one. And then moving on from that, we had The Witcher. Now, The Witcher was a tough one because I even made a video saying, are they not doing Garrison anymore? Because The Witcher was taking so long. And it was released, The Witcher, we first got the characters. They are here again. That means that was when they dropped into the test server. That was on the 19th of September 2022. And they didn't come in until, this was the patch note video I made about it, which was on the 14th of June this year, 2023, which was a 9-month period, which in my opinion was a very long time. So when we recap that, we had 7 months, probably around 6 months, 7 months, that was probably around 6 as well. And then we had a delay on this one to 9 months. So on average, I'm thinking we're at 6 months. Because like I said, this one wasn't exact. That was just the closest thing I could find. I couldn't find the exact date. So that could have been after, and same with this one. So I feel like the average we're looking at is 6 months, and The Witches got delayed for some reason, which brings us to ReZero. So this was when Emilia and Rem dropped into the game. I made my first video on Emilia, and this was on 11th of the 4th, 2023. That was on the test server. Now that's when they dropped into the game. Now, if you want to go 6 months from there, that would be the 11th of the 10th, and we're currently on the 2nd of the 10th. So I am anticipating, this is my pure copium take because I really want them to come to the game ASAP. I'm anticipating that this next patch that we should get patch notes for in 2 days' time on the test server, I'm anticipating that it will not have them in the Garrison, but my hot take is the patch after that will have them in the Garrison. That is my copium take because I really want them to be in, because I just really want to do a challenge and get involved with the community because I love doing those things. And that is my take. I am desperately hoping that in 2 patches time, we will have Rem and Emilia. That's my call. What do you guys think? Is this pure copium snorting? Which it probably is, but you let me know. Or do you think I have some merit to my my hopes and dreams in this one? Because that is what I'm really hoping for. 6 month period. That should be bang on. Hell, maybe we get it this patch in 2 days time. You never know. You never know. I'm just trying to get myself psyched up for it. But anyway, I want Rem, I want Emilia. That's the moral of the story. As always, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.